kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So watch out, Mr. Hitler, you have met your match in us. If you think you can crush us, we're afraid you've missed the bus. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Fancy bombing Buckingham Palace. What a blooming cheek. That Lord Haw said the King had gone to Canada. Well, he can't have gone to Canada if they bombed him in Buckingham Palace. I'm beginning to think that Lord Haw is a fibber. The King is still in London. In London. He's still in London. And he would stay in London town if London Bridge was falling down. He's got a house in London, in London, in London. And there within the palace yard the soldiers of the King stand guard. Strike up the music, bang the drum, let all the trumpets play. Tell the world we'll face the music, here we are and here we'll stay. The King is still in London, in London, in London. Like Mr. Jones and Mr. Brown, the King is still in London town. See that medal? His great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, gave me that. I'll never forget the day. Kitchener and I had just come back from the Sudan, and as she pinned that medal on my chest, a big tear rolled down her royal cheek. You remind me of my dear Albert, she says. And you remind me of my dear old mum, I retorted. She gave me a funny look and passed on. She was not amused. Hey! Oh! In London, in London, like Mr. Jones and Mr. Brown, the King is still in London.
Hello, Gert.
Hello, Daisy.
I say, Gert.
What is it, Daisy?
I've got a nice, friendly face. I think you will agree. And folks are always popping in to have a cup of tea.
You might think there's a war on, they quarrel and they shout, but it's not wars or politics I'm worrying about.
What is it, Gert? Go on, tell me.
Well, everybody pinches my butter.
She's quite right.
They won't leave my butter alone. And nothing is better than butter for keeping the old man at home. La-di-da-di-da-di. Everybody says I'm old-fashioned.
There she goes again.
On the
She's a proper lady, that one. So pinch on my ham and my plum and apple jam, but please leave my butter alone. Please leave my butter alone.
Green Line, if the same Green Line's still there. We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line, 'cause the washing day is here. Weather may be wet or fine, we'll just roll along without a care. We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line, if the same Green Line's still there.
Everybody's mucking in and doing their jobs, wearing a great big smile.
Everybody's got to keep their spirits up today if you want to keep in swing.
Here's a song to sing. We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line, 'cause the washing day is here. Weather may be wet or fine, we'll just roll along without a care. We're gonna hang out washing on the same Green Line.
The Admiralty announced today that all British troops were safely evacuated from Dunkirk.
I bet we gave them Nazis a damn good hiding before we left.
Yeah, they won't try that again in a hurry.
The Home Guard never went into battle, but the 2 million men, shop assistants, factory workers, doctors, lawyers, men from every walk of life, gave of their spare time, and in some cases their lives, to defend their homeland. And if ever this island were in danger again, men like those would be there once more, standing ready.
kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So watch out, Mr. Hitler, you have met your match in us. If you think you can crush us, we're afraid you've missed the bus. 'Cause who do you think you